Hi guys, it is Tuesday, April 27th, and I am so glad you're here. You know what we're get to do today? One more test. I know. We've done a lot of testing. But let me explain something. I had to explain this to my daughter the other day too. There's a difference between ACT Aspire testing and MAP testing. Here's the cool thing about MAP testing, and this is why the teachers want you to do really well. Don't give up, really try hard. And this is the last one, we promise, right? These MAP tests. That MAP testing we do in the fall, the winter, and now in the spring. So we get to see, well, did we teach the kids everything they needed to know? Did we grow the kids? And it's a really great thing for the teachers and myself to look at to see where we can make improvements and those sorts of things. So the spring one really helps your teachers. So please do well and show off those big, beautiful brains of yours. Also, that's today and it's also tomorrow. Please make sure your Chromebooks are charged and you are bringing water bottles because we're running out of cups. I'll be honest with you, we are running out of cups. So we're about to have to say no. So please make sure that you're bringing your water bottles and not depending on us as much. But of course we don't want you to thirst to death. So if it's an emergency, we can get you some water. Okay, so the teachers and I yesterday talked about some different techniques for social and emotional, and so it's a perfect day for you to see the next installment of Release the Steam. I hope you enjoy it. All right, everybody, it is time for another Release the Steam. Are you ready?
Release the steam. Yes, I am.
Are you feeling steamy?
A little bit, I guess, maybe.
I don't know, what would that mean even? Steam, I'm not sure. I just made that up trying to be cute and funny, but I'm not sure it landed. So, Okay, anyway, we're going to release the steam.
All right.
Today is a little different. This isn't about getting your heart rate up. This is about getting your heart rate down. So, sometimes you get caught in the cycle of overthinking something and you can't let it go. Like you can't think about anything else. All you're thinking about is, why did they say that? Does everybody think that? Even me. Like sometimes I go to meetings and then someone will say something. I'm like, did they mean that to be mean? Did they mean that as a, why did they say that? And then all of a sudden I'm not really paying attention to the meeting. I'm just thinking my thoughts. It's hard to get out of those. You ever have those moments?
All the time.
I think it's called chatter, like internal chatter. And sometimes you need to make it quiet. So this is a great way to zip it up if you have some internal chatter going on. Another great thing, and teachers, remember, we all need to participate in this, and teachers, I want you to participate too, because this will be great for you as well. It happens to adults. So this is called buddy breathing, except for we don't really have buddies and the way I'm talking about them. Buddy is supposed to be a stuffed animal, but we don't have stuffed animals. And
Not in middle school.
Not in middle school. At home, I still have my teddy bear from growing up, Mr. Nelson, so do not be hating on stuffed animals.
Okay.
His name is David Patrick, and I love him, so back off. So, but we don't have buddies here, but we need to focus on our breathing. So, baby, you have a Post-it note, okay, and maybe you can make this your buddy. Say hello, buddy. Okay, so this is Buddy. We're going to put our buddy on our tummy.
Buddy on our belly.
Buddy on our belly. It's our belly buddy. All right? Now, if you were at home and you had a stuffed animal, you'd want to lay on your back and you'd put your stuffed animal, your buddy, on your belly. Okay? And then what you're going to do is watch your buddy rise and fall when you're laying down. But we don't have enough room to lay down. You're going to be sitting at your seat. Maybe you have a Post-it note. If you don't have a Post-it note, just use your hands and put your hands on your belly. Okay? What we're going to do is focus on our breathing. You're going to focus only on your breathing and where your buddy is moving. What that does is, number one, it can get you out of your head and focus on something else to break that cycle. Number two, this is actually a good training exercise if you struggle with focus. The more you can focus on a singular thought, like your breathing, the more you're able to sustain your focus in class or with homework or anything that you're trying to focus on. So some of us have a little trouble with focusing. I know Mr. Nelson and I both have a little trouble focusing. When we're coming up with ideas, we can go for about 10 minutes of really good ideas, and then we start talking and telling funny stories. nice. And then we come back and we can do about 10 minutes. So this will help us go a little bit longer. So are you ready? I'm going to be your guide on breathing. Your only job is to listen, breathe, and watch your buddy. When you breathe in, your tummy, your belly, should go out. Think about that. Take a deep breath in right now. Did your belly go in or out? Okay, now take a deep breath and try to make it go out. You're trying to fill up and make that balloon go out, like you're expanding your belly balloon. All right, so here we go. Breathe in really deep through your nose. And out. Watch your buddy. Breathe in. Breathe out. Try to make your buddy go out when you breathe in and out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in.
My buddy's falling.
If your buddy falls, just stick him back on there. Breathe out. Or if you can't get your buddy, if your buddy is being very distracting, just use your hand. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay. This is a great tool that you can use without anybody noticing.
I feel so calm.
Do you feel calm? I actually feel a little calmer myself after we've done all of those others that got our heart rate up.
Yeah.
Some of those release the steams have gotten our heart rate up. This one is not that. This one is about bringing it down and letting you be able to focus on what's in front of you and be present. So remember, belly buddies. So your buddy is whatever is on your stomach. In class, you start feeling stressed out. You need to focus instead of thinking negative thoughts. Break that cycle. Get your hand on your belly and concentrate on your hand and belly moving out with an inward breath and in with an exhale. Okay. Thanks for joining us for another Release the Steam. Okay, I hope that you enjoyed your buddy with Mr. Nelson and I and our buddies as we were breathing. That's a really great tip to use, and you can use it pretty much anytime, anywhere when you're starting to feel stressed out. Okay, next up, Gold Slip winners. All right, guys, here we go. For Mr. Chambers, for setting the example, Eustace Terry, Leah Holiday, Ellie Monday. Okay, from Miss Camp's room, for completing work on time, McKinley Pearson, Colin Belay, and Olivia Hughes. Way to go, guys. Really proud of you for being great leaders. All right, next, join me for the Pledge of Allegiance and the moment of silence. And remember, make today your best day yet.